Good afternoon and welcome to another segment of the Cold Hard Truth. I'm Sandy Hill here at the Oren Roberts International Airport. I've got a few guests with me who have recently arrived to our island yesterday, and they contacted Cayman Mall Road today with what is really quite a shocking story of their first experience of this nature anyway, dealing with our customs department here at the airport. So as they began telling me their story, I thought, my gosh, this is really quite unbelievable, and perhaps it's something that is best shared in their own words so that they can highlight what appears to be some serious customer service concerns within the customs department for sure, when it comes to their frontline staff. At the very least, someone, in my opinion, needs to be retrained. And so I'm just going to turn now to the visitors. Like I said, they came in yesterday afternoon on about a 2:20 flight from New York, and they're going to share a little bit of their experiences with us. They were held at the airport for almost 4 hours. So first up, we have, what's your name, sir?
Dalton Fox.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Dalton, tell us essentially what happened and why you feel that this issue needs to be addressed. Give us some of the details of what you experienced yesterday.
It's so sad to see. We came in yesterday from New York if I leave New York about maybe 12 o'clock, we got in over here at 2 o'clock. We got into customs, they started go to customs, they started search us. They said,
okay.
They need
now
to
let me just clarify. There are 4 of you, and between the 4 of you, how much luggage did you actually have?
One piece each.
So one piece
plus
one piece
carry-on,
each,
yeah.
and your carry-on luggage.
Yes.
Okay. So we're talking about a single suitcase, basically.
Yes.
Per person.
Per person, yes.
Okay.
After we came in, they started to go through our suitcase. They said, if you have any gift for anybody, I said, no, all of us are personal effect. We have nothing for nobody. This is our personal stuff that we have. They said, oh, we're going to search. We said, okay, go ahead. And they started to go through the suitcase, started to look at the stuff. They said, what size you wear? I said, I wear large and extra large. I said, how come you have a small shirt? I said, some company makes shirt.
It was a medium shirt.
A medium shirt. Some company makes shirt different sizes, so it's a little bit big, so I have to buy a medium. They said, no, this is not yours. We complicated it. We take it.
Okay, so let me just clarify. You had several different shirts in your luggage. Now, you guys are here for 8 weeks. I mean, 8 days.
8 days, yes.
And so one suitcase for 8 days really isn't a whole lot of clothing, to be honest. So in your luggage, you had a couple shirts that were different sizes.
Right.
So some were large, some were extra large,
yes.
and there was one that was a medium.
Yes.
And this is a shirt that you had worn before?
Before, yes.
Okay, so it wasn't a brand new shirt.
It wasn't a brand new shirt.
You could see that it was worn.
Of course, you could see.
Yeah.
Already worn, it was washed also.
So the customs officer confiscated. Now let's back up just a little bit. When you filled out your customs declaration form, did you put any information on the form at all?
We put that all in personal effects.
So you just listed that you only have personal effects.
Yes.
You're not bringing anything in for anyone. You're not bringing in anything to sell to anyone or anything of the sort. Okay. All right. And just to clarify for the benefit of our listening audience this afternoon, they were actually coming to Cayman for a wedding.
We came in for a wedding.
For a wedding that's this weekend.
Yes, came in for a wedding.
Yeah, for a family wedding that's this weekend. Okay, sir, you can continue.
After they started going through the stuff, then they go through even shoes that I've worn already. They started to say the size of the shoes. Even my shorts, I said, why are you bringing so much shorts?
Right.
They even going to the waist of the shorts. I have some personal medication that I get from my doctor prescribed. They open them, pour them out in their hand, and start to check my medicine. You can't do that. They said, why
Yeah.
not?
All right, so they opened up your medication that had your name on it.
Yes,
it was
my
in the
name
pill
on it,
bottle.
yes.
And they poured it out in their hand, is what you shared with us.
Yes.
And then they started Googling your medication?
They go online and started
They go online to
medication.
Google your medication.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then afterwards,
So they took the medium shirt. What else did they take?
They took 2 medium shirts.
Okay.
They took, actually there was a water shoe that from my mom that was in the back. Just one pair of water shoe. I didn't know that my wife packaged it, but it was in
Okay.
there.
So that you were bringing as a gift for your mom?
Just one water. I didn't
One
remember
pair of
that.
water
Well,
shoes?
Yes.
Okay.
They took it.
And because your mom lives here in Cayman?
Yes, she lives
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
And there's some other stuff that I have. There's some other stuff that I have, personal stuff in the back. They go through it. They said, why are you bringing 2 cologne?
Right.
Why
So you
bringing
brought 2 colognes for 8
cologne?
days.
Yes. So why you bringing 2 cologne?
Were the cologne bottles open? Like they've been used?
One were used, yes.
One was used and one wasn't.
Used.
Okay, so they're questioning why you'd have more than one bottle of cologne.
They're
Because,
questioning,
you know, you want to smell different during the trip.
Of course,
Yeah.
to do that. I have a 2 lotion. They said, why are you bringing 2 lotion for 8 days?
Wow.
How much rubbing you
And
gonna
this
do?
was
So much.
this was unused lotion or new? Or?
One was used and one was taped up in the cap.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So again, you had 2 colognes and 2 lotions, and essentially, custom staff is asking why,
Right. Yes.
for an 8-day trip,
You bring in
you
2.
would have 2 of anything, including lotion or cologne. Okay.
That's ridiculous. Yes.
All right. All right. Now
They
on
even
the
took one.
they took one of your
Yes.
yeah.
And so you
Okay.
only allow with one.
Oh.
So then they start to go through this stuff again. They keep going through it. They're going through. They're checking my pant size, waist. They're checking my brief waist, the size. Said, how come this one is bigger than the other? I said, they're different company manufacturer make the different sizes. They said, oh well, we're gonna go through the bag and whatever size we see that you most we're gonna take them. So they took them aside and they put my wife bags up. Which my wife is right there. Started to go through her stuff also.
Okay, so let me just ask you about the shirts because I'm a little bit confused about this because I mean I have clothing that's different sizes too.
Of course.
It depends on who makes it. Some
Right,
things
that's what-
run
that's
bigger
what-
than others.
that's what
So
I said
did
to
they
them,
say
sir.
to you, I mean, try it on? I mean, they see that it was worn. Like I don't understand.
They said we're searching the bag. Please don't even talk.
Okay, so
Please
they told you don't even talk.
No, don't even talk. Don't even send them. We're going through the bag. I said no, but they're my brother. They said don't even talk. We're going through the bag and so aside we see that we're gonna do that.
Okay.
They go through the bag. They go through the bag and they search and they took some of the shirt. They took some of the lotion. They took some of the stuff on the side. So
Yeah.
we are going to take this stuff and
Shoes that you had worn. How many pairs of shoes did you bring for the 8 days?
I bring they weren't. I
Yeah.
bring worn shoes. I think like 3 pair of worn shoes and 1 shoes for the wedding.
Okay.
That I bring.
So about 4 or 5 pairs of
5
shoes.
Yes.
Okay.
And they started to go to the bag and then they took some of the stuff. Then they started.
There's one question or something you said to me earlier that was a little bit concerning, and that was how they handled your medication, something that you have to actually ingest. So the same gloves that they were utilizing
Searching all day.
to basically search other people's luggage,
Right.
they pour your medication into that same hand with those
Right.
gloves that they've been touching other
Yes.
people's clothing and so on with. And
When
you,
my wife was saying, please don't do that with the lady. Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
They said, please shut up. And my wife said, you can't do that. They said, please shut up or I'm going to arrest you.
right? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, can we hear from your wife now?
Yes, you can
Well, you can come first. Yeah, because yes, this. How are you guys related now?
That's my brother-in-law.
This is your brother-in-law, and you
your
came in.
sisters.
Yes, those are your sisters, and you came in. You were in a wheelchair yesterday. I can see
wheelchair.
that you are nursing a little bit of an injury.
Yeah, because
So-
of my back and my shoulder.
Right. So you were in a wheelchair, and then tell us what your experiences
Yeah.
were.
After my brother-in-law left, then
Yeah.
now they said my suitcase. My brother-in-law put it up. He opened up my suitcase. He asked me, "Who brought is this?" I said, "Everything is mine."
So they ask you about your personal brassiere.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I said, "Everything is mine." Then he said to me, "What is this?" He said, "That's my lotion." So I said, "You don't need more than one." And he take up my pill. I said, "No, put down that is my urine. Paid my bill for my urine." And he put it back.
How many pairs of bras do you think you packed for the trip? Just roughly.
No, me just carry 3 bra.
Okay. So
Three
of 3 brassieres in
Yeah.
your one suitcase, he's
Yeah.
asking you if one of those is for you?
Yeah. So he said, "This can't fit me. That's not your size." I said, "That's my size." Then I have a little shirt again, because we did plan to go to the pool party.
For the bridesmaid tonight.
Right, for the
Okay.
bridesmaid. Then he take away the top. I said, "That's mine." He said, "No, you put it over there." And I plan put it over there now. I was showing my shorts. I said,
Yes.
"Look, I want you to wear with this to the party."
Yeah.
And he didn't give it back to me. He put it there. So then my brother-in-law said to him, "Oh, just a little thing that is.
Yeah.
You could give it to her." And I want to get my medication for my back. And they would never allow me to go and take my medication for my
Wow.
back. And I said, "My mouth is dry." And one of the custom lady,
For about 4 or 5 hours. 4.5 to 5 hours.
Right, to 5 hours.
Wow.
You
To
understand?
dig up into 4 suitcases.
I tell her my mouth was so dry. And I asked for a little water because I want to go and take my pill on my back and my shoulder. And then it had my pill shaking it up. So he said, whose sneakers is this? I said, mine. What size are we? I said, 10. He put it away. He don't give it to me, put it away too.
Were these new sneakers? Or
Yes, because that's all.
Yes.
That's the only sneakers I have.
Right.
In my brain.
I heard they were saying that you can't bring nothing new with the
Right,
tag on it.
right.
I don't understand. What you're gonna bring? What you gonna bring all old clothes? You can't bring nothing with
Yeah.
tag on it.
I don't really understand. And then my brother-in-law was so humble. He was
Yeah.
so humble. And after we go outside, everybody just
Now you
hug.
mentioned this very dress that you have on today.
If I could carry my suitcase and show you right now, you would see my clothes there. I have them home. So I just put them in there because I
Yeah.
didn't want to come.
So what was the question about this dress?
He didn't ask me about this dress.
Oh,
He was
okay.
going around to look in the color
Uh-huh.
of the dress to see if he can see price. And then he take the computer of the thing and start to go on the computer looking how much for sneakers, looking how much for dress.
Okay.
Looking
And
at-
you mentioned something about your handbag.
Yeah.
What was?
You said this
so
little
he
pocket
went
book here?
into your handbag
You said
as
this
well.
little bag,
Hold it
that's
up so the viewers can actually see.
He went
Okay.
in this bag, packet
Right.
by packet.
Okay.
This one.
All right.
I have a denture into a little blue thing.
Uh-huh.
And the man opened it. I said, oh my God, that's in my denture. I couldn't believe it. It was
Did
so
he handle
bad.
your dentures with his hands?
No, he
Oh.
opened the thing when he sit and close it back. And he
Okay.
got you everything that we have there.
Mm-mm.
And I hope this what happened to us. It don't happen to nobody else.
All right. Let's hear from your sisters then.
Come, Shirley.
Because they had their own individual
Yes, ma'am.
experiences. So, again, this was a family of 4 traveling from New York, in case you're just tuning into the program. They arrived yesterday afternoon. They were held up by customs staff for about 4.5 hours. Each person had a single suitcase with personal effects in it. There are 1 or 2 items in each suitcase that may have been new because, of course, they were coming to a party, a wedding, and so they might want to dress up a little bit with a new piece of clothing. And tell us, Charmaine, yes, tell us a little bit about what your experiences were yesterday.
Well, we went in and they sent us over to, they look like a guy and a lady, custom. And, good afternoon. They gave us and asked us what's in our bag. We said personal stuff, and they started to go through every single thing that we have. Open up the bra, take up my bra, asking what size I wear and all that stuff. And then went with my husband medicine. First they told me went from my husband with the medicine because his suitcase was first. Told me don't talk, they're gonna put me in jail. So they have to sit over into the corner and can't open my mouth because they're gonna put me in jail because I tell them don't handle my husband medicine with your hand, your dirty hand. I said, oh my God, that is terrible. And they said I must shut up. And sit
They actually
over
use that term.
But I never ever have such experience in my lifetime. Last night I didn't sleep. When I was lying there, I was
What's so
thinking.
dramatic, man?
When I was thinking, where in New York I can go and put this on TV because this is so bad. I never in my lifetime see somebody treat somebody like this.
Yeah.
4 innocent people with nothing.
Yeah. And what
nothing.
did they take out of your suitcase then?
They take up every single thing. And my suitcase, because they put everything out, everything was on my shower cap. I bought a pocket shower cap, always in my suitcase side. The guy opened it, he tell me only I must pick one.
Pick one out of
At the plastic
pack
shower
of-
shop I pay for $1 in New York. The
Yeah,
package.
they get like a little 3-pack.
I said, okay, I'll take the blue one or the green one, whatever I take.
gonna come
I
to the
take
other two.
one. He said I must pick one of my lotion that I want. I have 3 lotion. And he tell me to pick one of my lotion that I want. I say, okay, I take the
So what did he do with the rest of the stuff?
he put
He
them
will
on the
put them on the
side.
side.
Put them on the
Okay.
side and said we have to pay for those, and my husband have to pay $1,000 for fine because he have
$1,000
$1,000
CI.
CI.
1,000 CI.
And they still took this up, they're keeping them. They said we'd have to keep them. When we're going back to New York, we could come and get them. Or
If we don't
could
pay the
for them.
money.
Oh wow! So they charge you $1,000.
Yes,
They
and
still kept your items.
They still kept the item.
And
so
then-
when we paid the money, now
After
we
we paid the
went in. His brother came in. we went in to the supervisor and
'Cause
then
I was so upset.
Come back this way,
he
honey.
wanted to try his shirt
I was so
on.
upset that I said, officer, could you please allow me to try the shirt on to show you that it's my shirt?
Yeah.
It's so hard to
It's
see
a
I'm
shirt
leaving
that
my
I
shirt.
one
Yeah,
of the
come over a
shirt
little
I
bit.
washed before.
Come over a little bit so people can see. Yes, sir.
The shirt is even a shirt I washed already. But worn. I said, sir, I was so upset that I determined I turned and go back inside. I said, sir, could you please just open the bag? I'm going to try the shirt and make you know that it's my shirt. He turned around and looked at me and he said, you know what? You know what? Call the other officer and say, you know what? Just please, this is so ridiculous. Give it to the guy. We give them enough trouble.
Meanwhile, we paid $1,000 rent.
4.5 hours.
Yes.
4.5 hours.
And
To
they
go
still
through
charge
4
you the
suitcases.
When we came outside, we all break
How
down.
big were your suitcases?
The regular size suitcase. They never overweight, so
But
Yeah.
what I don't understand is that other people that came on the flight, everybody went through. Nobody got searched as hard.
You guys,
The
okay.
flight was full, and
Yeah.
everybody went through.
just
Everybody
because
went
we were
through.
speaking
Everybody
our Jamaican
went through.
language coming from New
I
York,
think that's
and
why
we weren't white.
Yeah.
Every white with 20 bags.
They go through.
20
I see a guy
bags
got
they
3
gone
bags, They go
through.
through. They didn't search them.
They don't know who they have here bringing.
They don't know what they have.
In New York, I could have asked somebody to take my bag for me.
Yeah.
They don't know that, but
so
because
sad
I
to
know,
see that.
because
The way
we
we
were
treated-
black.
the way
And
we
I
treated
believe me, I
is
was
sad.
so sad. Last night I didn't
Wow.
sleep. I'm very, very upset. I'm so shaky. I feel like I want to go home.
Wow.
I have my parents with me and I tell them, I say, mom and dad, I don't think my father
He's in the hospital.
end up in the hospital. Yes.
All right,
Oh
Daddy.
God. Oh
Please,
God. I'm
that's
so
why-
sorry.
That's why I sorry for it. because
Yes.
it's so humble.
You mean because of this stress of this, your father ended up?
he was
Oh, he was not well.
Yeah.
He was not well.
well.
Oh God. And the person who called to share this said that you were very upset and you were crying yesterday about this situation.
He was so quiet.
Oh, my
That's why I
God.
cry for it.
You
He
know?
was so humble. If we would shout, he wasn't shouting.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy, man. This is not a good experience.
Come a
You
little
know?
bit this way.
This
she
is not a
can
good
get you.
experience for people being traveling to the island, being as a tourist.
Yeah.
There's nobody deserves to be treated like this.
Right.
It's not a good.
Oh,
It's not a
God.
good way to treat people.
No, my
That's
sister,
just
they told me
visiting.
they're not coming back. I'm not coming back
Oh, was
over
it still
here.
coming?
Not me.
Yes. Now you said that you lived here previously.
I lived
And
from
since you
87 to 94.
from 1987 to 94, and then since you've lived in New York, you visited a number of times
Of course,
before.
yes.
We did.
Every year I
We
come
understand
back
the
here.
rule.
Yeah.
He told me he's not taking nothing for nobody.
No.
Yeah.
He's not taking nothing.
No, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
And what was your experience
My
then?
experience was the why I'm bringing 4 bra.
Why are you bringing 4 bras?
Yeah, and the why I bring
4
the
bras for 8 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why I'm
And-
bringing 4 bra.
Ah.
And I bring 1 pack of hair. Or I'm gonna do my hairstyle.
They ask you how you're gonna do your hairstyle.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my hairstyle. I say I don't know. Whatever I feel like I did it. But it
Wow.
was so bad yesterday in there, real bad.
They go through every color.
Everything, even this purse. They go through everything. It was so bad and very experienced that thing yet before.
That they carry,
Everything.
the man have the woman money.
They share about one piece of thing
bag.
like this. One
Another
piece,
money, man, money
one
like this.
like this. Everything.
Wow.
Everything.
All right, come back here. I know you're very upset over this
So
situation.
bad.
Tell us what you're hoping. Just come over this way a little bit for me, baby. Just tell us what you're hoping will happen as a result of
I
you
hope that-
sharing your story.
I hope that the people that here that in charge of this would see this and know that it's not right. I know it's not right. Serve justice by giving back my money and apologize. I wish they would see that. The people are there in
Yes.
charge. I wish they would see that.
Yeah.
And understand. That
You
it's
know,
not
we have
right.
a slogan. It's supposed to be a tourism-based slogan called Cayman Kind, where people come here and they get to see how kind we are as a people.
Yes.
But it doesn't sound like you had a very kind experience with customs yesterday.
No, it's not. It's a bad experience, a terrible experience. It's an ordeal for me. You know,
It's so sad.
It's so sad.
We didn't even go
It's so
for a
sad.
rental car. We just so down.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel like
We
just
feel like
feel
we
like to go back home.
violated.
I'm telling you the truth. I just feel like just go back home.
Right.
That my mom
Wow.
and daddy are not even enjoying. I don't feel good. I wish I would see this. The money that we bring that we could use to enjoy ourselves, they took it. The whole thing they took. I was just say it's not easy. It's
Wow.
not easy. It's so
And they were
sad.
threatening at one point to actually put you guys in jail as
Yes,
well.
no. They said if I don't pay the $1,000, they're gonna lock me up. I'm gonna be
Okay.
arrested. That's what they said. I would not pay the money, but they said, listen, you have to pay the $1,000. If you doesn't pay this $1,000, you're going to be arrested.
So
I have no
what
choice.
did they tell you the $1,000 is for? I looked at the form because
Yes.
you provided the evidence,
Right.
And it looks like they're trying to say that because you didn't declare anything,
Because I didn't declare the T-shirt
Now
and
this is a
the
fine.
lotion and the shoes for my mom, it's $1,000.
so 3 items basically.
It's yeah, four plus another dress for my sister-in-law. They said they confiscated and said that's a fine for not declaring those. It's $1,000.
Wow. And of those 4 or 5 items, how many were new? The shoes for your mom was new,
The shoes was new.
and one new piece of lotion.
Like
Yeah.
$4.99 for the
Yeah,
shoes.
and the other lotion, one was new, the other one was off, and you know, it's
Get them and save.
if you see this,
worried,
look,
like,
I
we
can't
don't
understand.
even know.
So you paid $1,000 for something probably valued maybe 50. Not even $50 US.
It doesn't value $50 every old thing that was in the packet that they took. You know, and it's my personal stuff. The only thing would be able to shoot my
So we're gonna try to we're gonna reach out to the customs management
Okay.
on your behalf,
Okay.
and I'm hoping that this can be rectified
I
because
would-
it sounds like something has gone wrong here and how this was handled.
I would appreciate it.
So you know, a lot of people are commenting if you got the names of the individuals that you were dealing with. Do you have?
I don't remember the name of them so much. I mean, I was just trying to get out there. I'm not able to take names because I was so that I didn't really tell the truth. I did not get the proper name. I wouldn't lie. You sure?
Thomas or something, yeah.
Thomas,
All right, so hopefully they can look into this a little bit more. Well, on behalf of the people that came out, I'm really sorry that you had this experience, and we will
I'm
certainly
sorry,
do our best at Cayman Mall Road
Thank you.
to try
Thank you
to.
for your help.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're just like a human being.
Yes,
Right?
we will get to the bottom of this for you. I think the way to go is to actually do a formal written complaint, and we can assist you with that because obviously I know you didn't come here with computers to type anything up or anything like that. So, yeah, wow. All right,
All right,
folks.
so thank you.
So again, if you joined our program late, we were interviewing 4 visitors to our island. They came in yesterday on the flight, and it's Mr. Dalton and his wife and her 2 sisters. They came in and they had, you know, not a very pleasant experience, to put it mildly, dealing with our customs officers. They each had 1 suitcase, which I find so incredibly interesting because they said there were multiple people passing them in line who never got checked, who had 3-4 pieces, and yet they were kind of put through the ringer on this. So we're going to see if we can get to the bottom of this. I don't know if somebody was having a bad day yesterday and passed that along, but that's not very good customer service at all. And it's
violated really nasty yesterday. It was
Yeah.
bad yesterday.
you felt
They
violated.
violated real bad. I wish I get back even my plane fare. It was bad
Me too.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Really bad yesterday.
All right,
Wow.
thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Thank you.
for that.
All right, guys. So again, folks, thank you for tuning in. As you guys know, we will definitely try to get to the bottom of this because one of the things that we've always said here in Cayman Mall Road that everybody deserves to be treated the same, especially when it comes to our laws in this country. So this has been Sandra Hill reporting here from Oren Roberts International Airport this afternoon. And stay tuned. We're going to give you guys an update. They're here for 8 days. It's put their trip kind of in a sour mood, starting off on a bad footing. But I'm hoping that by the time the wedding rolls around this weekend and then into next week, we can get this resolved as quickly as possible.
Thank you very much.